Nobody died, but I lost everything. There's a kind of grief that has no body, no wake. It forces you to keep living, never breathes again. It never arrived suddenly. It was always there, waiting, that everything was all right. It grew, cunning, hidden in the details, in the delays, in the answers that didn't come. And so, without warning, it began to kill a dream. The dream of being a perfect mother. For the world, or for this lie that they teach us to call normal. 1 second was enough. A single instant, but I didn't change. I entered a state of mourning, a mourning without a funeral, without a farewell, without the right to cry in public. A pain that doesn't bleed but rots inside. Nothing flowed, nothing made sense. The future simply disappeared. I pretended not to see. I pretended not to hear. I pretended not to feel. People knew me to say aloud what nobody wanted to name. Because this pain doesn't belong to the world. It belongs to me. And the world stopped. They said it was a phase. That it was isolation. That it would soon pass. It didn't pass. And I watched, paralyzed. I always knew, but accepting it meant burying a future that I had planned with such care. Why me? Why me? I did everything right. I followed the rules. I prepared the way. I built the structure. But perfection didn't come. I died a little. The desire to disappear, to press a button, to go back in time. Nothing was under my control. Devastated, frustrated, grief set in. But I couldn't stop, because while I was dying inside, a mother was being born. A mother who had no choice, who had no pause, who had no right to collapse. I put on the mask. I faced the world that judges, and I kept going. But by love, giving up was never an option, because there is no choice when someone depends entirely on you. Consultations, silences, and even before the result, I already knew it was always there. Autism, not destroying a child, but burying the dream of an ideal motherhood, of a normal family. Grief set in, without death, without a coffin, without a farewell. A grief that breathes, who wakes up with me, who sleeps with me. An eternal grief, a grief. In life,